Check this clip out right here. This is Neil deGrasse Tyson on God.
Believe in God?
Me?
A creator?
Yeah, so I'm the more.
Now wait, you see the sun at the bottom right? You see the suns all over him, stars, all these things. And over his right shoulder, Saturn. Just like another video clip, he placed something directly over his shoulder so you can see outer space and you can keep believing in all these things. He's got the space shuttles back there. But check him out.
More I look at the universe, just the less convinced I am that there is something benevolent going on. So if you.
And why does he say that? Because they can't believe in God because they believe in the stars and stuff like that. They believe in the fallen. These is who the people work for right here, man. If you look at the NASA symbol, it's NASA actually means to deceive if you look it up in Hebrew. And it's a forked tongue going right through their emblem, their symbol. And then the new symbol that they got is got a pharaoh's head on top of the world.
If your concept of a creator is someone who's all powerful and all good, that's not an uncommon pairing of powers that you might describe to a creator. All powerful and all good. And I look at disasters that afflict Earth and life on.
And you wonder why. These people, they got something. They do all these things he's about to mention too.
Earth. Volcanoes, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, disease, pestilence, congenital birth defects. You look at this list of ways.
And you wonder why. I just told you, it's them. What are they doing to the people? What are they feeding us? These people know that you can't have babies with certain people without having birth defects, depending on your blood types. But they don't like to tell us that in our schools over here. I guess we ain't worth knowing that. But in Africa, they get taught. They know that they can't mess with a certain blood type because they get tested and their families break them up instantly because there's no point of going on in a relationship if you can't have kids. But in America, we're so dumbed down.
That life is made miserable on Earth by natural causes. And I just ask, how do you deal with that? So philosophers rose up and said, if there is a God, God is either not all powerful or not all good.
So are we listening to philosophers? Is that what we doing now? We just listening to these people? We let Neil deGrasse tell us what he believes so he can make people believe in it because people are just natural followers for the most part. Everybody just wants to belong. Even if it's in some BS, people just want to be with the others. That's why I don't have too many people I can talk to because I don't want to be like everybody else. I don't want to be nothing like them because nobody like to think no more. Everybody more concerned on sports and buying clothes and whatever else, all the materialistic stuff that you can gain. But nobody don't want to talk about the stuff that's directly in our face because people don't want to see that the world ain't as perfect as you thought it was.
I have no problems if, as we probe the origins of things, we bump up into the bearded man. If that shows up, we're good to go. Okay? Not a problem. There's just no evidence of it. And this is why.
I think the evidence is you sitting right there. Everything outside is evidence, isn't it? The stars in the sky, all these things that you love so much, that's not evidence enough for you? Crazy, man.
Why religions are called faiths, collectively. Because you believe something in the absence of evidence. That's what it is. That's why it's called faith. Otherwise, we would call all religions evidence. But we don't, for exactly that reason. So I'm given what everyone describes.
That lady, it's something about her. She seems like she's a handler, and she's monitoring him and to make sure he say the right thing. That's what I'm getting. He's trying to impress her. Watch. Look at how she's looking at him and how his mannerisms are towards her. I think that's a handler.
To be the properties that would be expressed by an all-powerful being in the gods that they worship. I look for that
in the gods that they worship. That didn't even make sense. He was just talking about the creator, the almighty. And then he said that the gods that worship them. So this dude is all about making shit up as he's going. He wants people not to believe in the creator, even though we are creations ourselves. He wants you to believe in evolution, I believe. He wants you to think that we came from monkeys and we still see monkeys. And I've never seen a monkey with a human hand while he's in transition of evolution. I never seen a monkey with a human head. I ain't seen none of this. I ain't seen a person roll out the water. No baby just was formed and just came out of the water like they used to like to say. These people are master manipulators. I thought this channel I just went to was supposed to be debunking this guy, but it's not. It's just going right along with his lies. But just check it out. Watch how clever this guy is.
Because light does not travel at an infinitely fast speed. It travels 186,000 miles per second.
Okay, 186,000. The 1 and the 8, 666, 18, and then he threw in a 6 at the end of it. 186. I mean, this is him looking like he on trial.
That's fast. But it's not infinite. It's so not infinite that you would be frustrated having a phone conversation with someone on the moon because the delay is 3 seconds. You would.
That's only if we could land on the moon, man. You could see through it. So I'm saying, how can you land on something that you can see through? But check it out. You see 3 seconds. Now watch him throw this one in.
And by the time they heard you reply to them, 3 seconds would have passed. It's
There you got your 33. You got your Freemason. You see what I'm saying? First he said 186. That's 4 sixes right there when you break it down. And now he just threw in the 33. And that actually equals 6 too. So it is what it is, man. These people are clowns. Now watch this, how he's going to try to support the moon landing. This is what they all do. Thankfully, when I was younger, I was about 21. My friend's Uncle Sean, he told us back then that the moon landing was fake. I didn't believe him, of course, but I'm glad that he was there to say it. Because now when I look back, it was a lot of truths that people was giving me that I was looking over because I was under the spell. You know, but check him out.
Have you really thought about what it would take to fake a moon landing?
A set, a movie set. That's all. Just a movie set. That's all you need. Some fake astro not going nowhere. Just all you need is a couple of those clowns to lie and make their whole life a lie. Because the world is a devil's stage and everyone is an actor. Even your president. He's just president to the company. Every state is a different company. We basically living inside a big, gigantic shopping mall. That's all this is.